good evening and welcome back to the Addams Family Mystery Mansion. We are continuing off with the Addams by moving to a new update, the third of an event type structure of the Battle Pass kind of feature. And this one's going to be taking theme of St. Patrick's Day. And of course, I figured I might as well move to the next scene here, and this is the main title. Give you a closer look at the artwork because, you know, you always have to appreciate whenever I do get something like this, and per se and more. But, yeah, there's not much to talk about with this one because there's going to be a lot more. A little bit more better structured, in my opinion, compared to the last one we had to deal with, which was St. Valentine's Day. And there's other stuff too, like we finally unlocked Parker. We got a sneak peek at that, and Parker's going to be finally unlocked in this update, meaning that I have every character now. Oh, good. So we got that going on here. I'll show you some other knickknacks here. For example, here's a post they had for, oh, hi Wednesday, what are you up to kind of deal, which I assume that was probably during the teasers of the stuff. The icon actually was this back in the previous updates before with this picture, like they did back in Valentine's Day. However, they changed it into this one, which soon became the norm, where Wednesday is always now the poster child for these updates. It's interesting. I don't know why Wednesday is always the poster child, but yeah. But as you known from me before, let's go ahead and dive right into the email to see exactly how this update goes. Alright, so St. Patrick's Day, here we are. So, prepare for a St. Patrick's Day event with dark humor, laughs, and classic Addams kookiness. And we got an example of Lurch's animation here, which I'll show off during the event. Pugsley wants to find a leprechaun he suspects lives in the mansion and claims his 3 wishes. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day with the kookiest family and have fun with this wait, why is Uncle Fester wearing red clothes? What's new? One seasonal cookie box with St. Patrick's reward, 10 new buildings such as Shamrock Hat, Leprechaun Car, and a rainbow pot, 10 new animations such as the appearing things, catching leprechauns, and boom! 8 new items to collect, such as the green hat, leprechaun, walking stick, and worn clothes. And then this gives you an example of all the stuff here that they have. And then also they got the Join the Spookiest community on Facebook right now. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump back into the discussion now. So yeah, just like the explained during the email section, this is going to be St. Patrick's Day update. It gives you a sneak peek at exactly what the story is going to be when we go into the game. And it is quite interesting, I'll give it that, especially with all green with envy with this update, with how it's going to look. So, let's just go ahead and dive right into the gameplay and see how this update goes about when we unlock into the main game. So, let's log in. So, like that, we've now gotten the daily bonus. Let's say welcome back since it's been a while. And yeah, there you go. St. Patrick's Day Golden Pass has been unlocked. This took place back in March 5th of 2020. So this is when the update fully hit, and this is what you would have gotten if you actually went with the Battle Pass in the beginning before. And there's also a bit of that, the aforementioned game, Voodoo, the Ouija board game. That it's been so long. Oh god, I was just rewatching some of the beta stuff, and I can't believe that glitched out for me when it came back in during Halloween month. But fortunately, there wasn't any dialogue that I've missed, so that was decent. But yeah, animation-wise, it's kind of missed. So yeah, we got Thing. He has now his permanent animation, which is the dancing, but he also has a new costume for St. Patrick's, which is interesting because I believe if you didn't get Thing during this time, you're basically out of luck for him. He will come back eventually in packs. Like now they've kind of done it so that every time there's a pack with a character in it, they will give you the character alongside it, so you're not really excluded out of a character. But it is interesting that some of these characters are basically locked behind bundles. So if in order to get them, you're going to have to get the bundles in per se. And I'm trying to see exactly what I'm doing. Oh yeah, this. Look at this. Kitty has finally gotten himself a task. Look at that. He's no longer an NPC. He's actually a character. So yes, if you actually got Kitty, you would have actually got a special animation that got you ahead of the game. So yeah, if you gotten yourself during that pack of Wednesday, yeah, you got yourself in a cool little animation. So that's cool. Got a sneak peek at the box, the cookie box, and so this is what it looks like. So this is our pass. So the first one we get is a costume for Morticia. We got a costume for the carpet. Oh, this is when the carpet goes bye-bye. Let's see here. We got some carpet for decoration carpet for the couches and whatnot. We got some inventory. The rare item is going to be the plants. We got this one, which is going to be part of the quest. So that's interesting. We got some leprechaun stuff. Yeah, and then I see the second one's going to be up here. It's going to be the leprechaun for... I get Parker on the mind, but I meant Pugsley. So yeah, we got some stuff here. Got some grandma stuff. We got some costume color for the statue, which is actually kind of cool. So we got that stuff going on here. Let's just continue on. Let's just see what we got. And we got the Thing costume, so that's kind of cool. And we actually got something for Parker, and we got our grand prize, which is the skin for the stairs. I'm not sure why this is considered to be the standard now, where stairs costume is the mainstay. But let's see here. So clovers are going to be our main basic one. And we're collecting golden horseshoes for the progression bars. So this is a quick preview of exactly what we got going on here. We got some leprechaun costumes. We got a leprechaun pupit. And then other stuff there. So we got this. We got the platinum pack, the premium pack. And our special bonus prize is going to be a costume skin. Rainbow It. Or Thing. Yeah, Rainbow It. Yeah, Thing it was the... I got my names confused, man. But yeah, we got Wednesday's costume, which is this Pt.1 that was featured during the beginning of this video. We got Uncle Fester's leprechaun costume, which is in red. Which, by the way, he'll explain why it's in red for some reason. Of course, we got our father, Gomez, who has his own costume in green. Because everyone's costume is going to be that of green. And yeah, we got the previous ones there. Let's see, Morticia's. So this is this. She'll be our first costume we're going to get unlocked. So that's kind of cool. And get a preview of the... Sorry. We get this preview of the animations that they have. We got this one, which is the... for Pugsley. Which is an interesting animation. Yeah. Though his animation's a little bit more interesting. Not really so much of that. Grandma has one too. She's a little bit more Irish in the sense of her look. But yeah, it gives you a preview that she actually gives you the dolls. So that's actually kind of cool if you get her. We got our good old Lurch. He's wearing fancy and green. He's looking like a fine gentleman. Wearing his usual butler stuff, but green and gold. We got It, which again is our only way to get his costume is get the grand prize. Unfortunately, I did not get his. I have to get his Thanksgiving one in some other way. Yeah, we already saw Thing, and then Parker also has one. Which once we unlock Parker, I'll show you the other stuff here. So this is a preview. This is going to be their final grand prize during the end of the event. So that will be interesting to see when that comes around. So we got that going. Let's go ahead. And let's see what else we got here. So we got St. Patrick's Desires. So just like last time, doing certain quests will allow you to get certain items going. So that's interesting. We got this stuff going here, which I have to unlock this. That won't be until I think next part, so keep a lookout for that. It's going to be mostly focusing on Parker and the quest line for this one here. But let's take a look at the Platinum Pack. So this is what comes with it, with Lurch and Gomez costume, a special leprechaun car. And of course some items just like the raw stuff there. We got Premium Pack, which comes with Fester and Wednesdays. We got a harp. as our special, and then we got some costume stuff there too, so that's interesting. But right, let's go ahead and jump right into the quest line to see how this story progresses and begins, shall we?
Since St. Patrick's Day is coming up, I dug up my heirloom leprechaun outfit.
Uncle Fester, I think someone sold you a knockoff costume. Everyone knows leprechauns wear green, not red.
Red is my lucky color. Place the clover plants and grab clovers. So this is the common item that we're going to use to get our raw items, which are clovers. So the clovers are raw items this time around, and we're going to be planting a lot of them in the green room, the premium one that I had to buy, because, you know, where else am I going to do it? Appropriate place, I say. But yeah, like I've mentioned before, this update's a little bit better as structured-wise and item-wise compared to, say, the Valentine's Day one, in my opinion, because it didn't lock a character behind a paywall. We're gonna get that again, but not as bad as, say, you know, previous one before. And of course, the game likes to lag and load, but yeah, this is a golden pass. So let's just dive into the costumes. So we got stuff for Parker, because we've unlocked her. Well, I mean, we've unlocked her ability, but not so much, you know. But yeah, we buy the St. Patrick Gold Pass, so now that's unlocked. And usually what happens is that we actually get to move on to the quest, so...
Pugsley, green leprechauns are a modern phenomena. Back when they were giving away pots of gold, they wore red suits.
So where's my pot of gold then? Cough it up!
Oh, he walked into that one, huh, Fester? Right. So, yeah, okay, yeah. And we got some of the cool stuff there, so we're going to take a look into that after the quest line. And we're going to find out exactly why Pugsley got himself so invested when it comes to finding himself a leprechaun. It is quite an interesting...
Pugsley, I can see that you're thinking really hard about something. What's up?
Uncle Fester has a fancy leprechaun suit that belonged to a family ancestor.
So what?
If there were leprechauns here in the past, I bet there's still ones around today!
Wishes for wishes. Wishing for wishes. Yeah, so get yourself some crafting stuff going. And basically get coins, get a pot, and then make into a pot of gold. Yeah. So, if that title didn't give it away, Wednesday is going to point out that the family is rich already with gold. It's like, well, if you're festive with gold, why don't you just grab it from the mansion? And Pugsley's like, no. I don't want the gold. I don't care about the gold. I want the wishes. Because as you know, leprechauns grants wishes. And what's weird about it is that I don't recall ever any time leprechauns made, like, wishes like this. Like, gold wishes. Or not gold wishes. Yeah, gold. Yeah, so that's in the preview of what the box looks like, the event one anyways. But, yeah, not really gold wishes. What's wrong with me? What I meant to say was just normal wishes. I think the only time I remember this was, like, a segment from Johnny Bravo. And that's an old show. That's like in the 90s and maybe early 2000s, but jeez. Yeah, there was an episode segment with, like, Johnny Bravo wanted to get a leprechaun and he had to kiss the Blarney Stone. Yeah, I had to wait this time because I know. Ooh, getting close to the costume. Ooh, getting so close. Got some more clovers to, you know, make more clovers. I guess to put them down and, oh yeah, look at that. Look, I got myself a clover. So let's do this, and we got the carpet, which is new, and we still got our festive carpet over there, but unfortunately, eventually, that's going to go bye-bye. I'm not sure when exactly it's going to go bye-bye, but eventually it will, and that's unfortunate. But yeah, this is our first time that we're actually going to get a costume for the carpet, finally. In fact, last update, February, was when it introduced the whole making costumes for decorations as a thing. And ever since then, every time there's a new item, they'll just say, oh, maybe it's a costume for said item. So what it does is gives you the item, but you can also just decorate the costume. Like, if you have the item already, you can just tell it to put the costume on for all the items or just a specific one. Like, for the example, this. So I could do this, or apply to all, which will mean that any item that's like that will get applied to that. You getting what I'm trying to say? Yeah, so, for example, now I can change this to this. Isn't that cool? And I can apply to all. So now any other carpet that's like this is now this. See? Like the one up there. So there it is. Right? Pretty cool. And, yeah. We got that going on here. I think I have the Valentine... Oh, no. So this is where... Okay. Yeah, so now I'm watching my... Okay, yeah. Now I'm starting to see what happened here. This is when my carpet went away. This is when I realized that I ended up screwing with my carpet. My holiday festive carpet went away because I was like, oh yeah, festive St. Patrick's Day carpet. Yes, please. Oh well. Oh. Oh man, revisiting that horrible past certainly was interesting. Oh dear. Poor me. And oh yeah, look at that. So we got Morticia's costume now. She's the first costume we've got. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, I popped the... Oh, interesting. So it gives me a... Yeah, so I think that's the first time I saw a crow cross by, and you hit that thing and you get some nice juicy points. So that's another interesting way to kind of introducing something in this game. I'm not sure if that's new, but it seems like it. But yeah, we got Morticia's new costume. And I'm trying to see, it's this one here. Yeah, so this is the new animation for this, which is a skull, which is interesting. So we're going to take a quick look into this to see exactly how it looks. The ta-da. So she goes into her hat. Ta-da! Look, I got a skull. Throw it in the pile down there with all the other bones she must have done. But anyways, that's never going to get old. I mean, it probably will be. It's going to probably run it out of its due. I promise, I'm not going to try to do it as much as possible, but I will try to play with it because it's a gimmick that I'm going to be using for this. Like, if Goosebumps had their ending jingle, this game's going to have the same thing of the snap snaps. Because, you know, that's how they're marketing it. Every time I see the Addams, they're marketing with a, you know, can't help it. But yeah, we got ourselves some Parker one, so that's interesting. Yeah, because as soon as you unlock a character, like their area, that's their costumes is one that comes up. And man, we're just flying by with this stuff. A second kind of costume we've got, which is the chair, which is interesting. So it's one of the main couches, I think. So yeah, over here. So yeah, like the other one before, it's the one with the pillows. So I can change it to be that of the other ones. So interesting. So yeah, this update introduced the fact that all the other furniture can now have skins, and this also introduced the scarecrow, or not the scarecrow, the crows coming in and killing them off for some reason. But yeah, man, I cannot believe that by doing the apply all button, I ended up just basically screwing myself with the my festive holiday carpet is now gone. 2019 will never be the same. That has now disappeared. It doesn't exist no more. Man, could you, if anyone in the development team watches this, could you please just add that back in? Just add that back in if you've unlocked it back in the past. Just have it so that you're able to just... And if that's kind of hard to find out, just unlock it generally, just as a special Merry Christmas, you know, little thing. It's like, oh, here you go, Merry Christmas. Here's a little present. You know, it's not going to be too hard. And I'm sure people are going to be happy that you've decided to do something like that for people, right? Because people like free stuff, especially around the holidays. But yeah, Gomez is just, yeah, I don't know what he's looking over there for, but let's just do this. Yeah, so we got so we're filling up and completing some stuff, some normal quests. We got to do cookie box, and we're still waiting on for that. And we're still waiting on getting money to unlock Parker. Yeah, that's it, Parker. I'm gonna be careful. Let's see, do I have enough? No, not enough. Not yet. Very soon, Parker, you're gonna be unlocked and be able to walk around and be free! Like with the rest of the family. You get to be part of the family. Right? Isn't that gonna be cool? You're not Parker whoever, you're Parker... Oh, yeah. And I think it is the first time I kind of looked into the other the spooky mansion made by the team. So this is what theirs look like in a sneak preview of what's to come. Actually, wait, no, I did look at that back in the last update, so I lied. But yeah, and it's interesting because you get to collect coins, but eventually they change it to an interesting mechanic, which is finding balloons. I'm not sure when that will update or when that happens, but when it does, I'm sure it'll be surprising to everyone, especially myself. But yeah, we get a sneak peek at some of the other characters' animation and what they do here. And yeah, I think this is also going to be the one where we get to see characters can only do certain tasks if certain costumes of furniture is made available, which I think this is the first instance we see this happening. So I'm not 100% if that's the case, but I believe it is, so be on the lookout for that. Meanwhile, let me just see over here. What am I looking at? Guess, yeah, we got Kitty, so that's, you know, what he does. That's what he does. So he's going to be doing that for a bunch of times. And yeah, we got a sneak peek at the stairs, our grand prize. So we got that going on here. Mm-hmm. Let's have him still do that for us, because it's going to help with selling it to the family when they want it for money. That's still weird. The family requests stuff, I give it to them, they give me money in return. So, they pay me for it, I guess. You know, it's a weird idea mechanic, I have to say. It's not like how it was in the previous games where it's like, oh, sell it to this merchant, and you'll give you money. And like, that makes sense. Sell it to some guy, and you'll give you monies for it, right? But this is just like, oh no, hey, I request this item. Give it to them. It's like, alright, here you go, mansion. Here's money. Alright. I know they don't need the money, but it's just, it's a weird... It's don't think about it. Don't think about it. Stop breaking your brain, okay? Calm down. It's a game for creepy, kooky game. Alright? That's the whole point of it. And if I'm not mistaken, this game, yeah, it looks like this does the... I think it does the leveling. No, not really. Well, yeah, kinda. It kinda does this system where, like, one item goes to one item, the other item goes to the other item. It kinda reminds me back at the Haunted School how their crafting system works. This one kinda does the same, so it's not like one goes to another or there's no connection to it. It seems like they have this system in place. And, yeah. We got another furniture, which is the chairs. So now we got all the looks. So we got that going on here. We're gonna put this here for now. This might change in the future, but yeah, we got some couches and chairs. Looks pretty nice. Yeah, so we're kind of blazing through this real quick. The other thing, too, is that when we move on to the next update, it's going to be interesting because there's another new feature that updated during that one, and that introduces a new character feature, and this fixes a problem that some of the people playing this game had. So, yeah. So we got this going on here. Let's see. Yeah. Still debating. Still a lot. Maybe it will go down in price, or maybe I'm crazy and I won't do that. Oh boy, finally we got this going. So now we have to wait for... Now we just have to play the waiting game, and then we get Parker. Finally, Bully for You will be complete. I still remember when reading about that quest and just laughing at how silly it was. But yeah, we finally got time done. Let's unlock Parker and complete this quest.
If anyone makes fun of you, it's just because they're jealous that you're different, Parker. I do feel better after spending time with you, Wednesday. Thanks for listening to me. And remember, my offer to take out the bully still stands.
Yay, we got Parker. There she is. We're going to continue on with, she got her quest, and we got another quest to continue, but man, oh man. Oh.
What are you reading there, Wednesday? Just a book about ships disappearing in the Bermuda Triangle. Normal stuff. Does it have any romance? Never mind. I can see from your expression it doesn't.
Alright, reading in the dark. Have Parker and Wednesday do a thing, but anyways. What a great friend Wednesday is. Never, just remind me never to cross her paths. Like, ooh. You don't want to mess with her. No, not the child of woe. Don't mess with the Addams, right? Like, people who pass us. Man, I forgot the mono of it, right? I always talking about this as a motto that they have, which is that we feast on those who wish to seduce, like, those who try to subdue us, we feast on them, or something like that. You know what I'm trying to say? There is a motto. But yeah, look at that. We got Valentine's, we got the special elf princess Christmas one, and then we don't got that one, which I'm gonna have to unlock in another way, which when they come into the game, oh boy, can't wait to talk about them. But we're gonna switch it between these two every so often, but let's do this for now. Let's see what this quest is.
Mother, we need to find some furniture to outfit a guest room for my friend Parker.
I don't know which thing I find more shocking. That you have a normal friend, or that you would want to decorate a bedroom.
Abnormality normal. Abnormally normal. Place a bed and place a couch. Yeah, so. And it's weird too, because they had this design for like Parker and whatnot. Like, oh yeah, then this is Parker's animation for this room. This is what she does. She does the up and down dance. I don't know what this is all about, but yeah, that's interesting. You show the moves, Parker. Man, alright, I think we kind of get it from there. But, yeah, I think I've shown off these other two there, what they do with the sword, with the mazooka, or mazurka, whatever you call it. But yeah, we're going to continue on with the quest, and we're finally going to get through our main story. So...
Look, Wednesday, I found this pot of gold. I told you there are leprechauns.
What's the big deal? There's plenty of gold around the mansion.
It's not the gold I want. I'm gonna find a leprechaun and get 3 wishes!
So we got that done. So now, we're now at level 12. So that's what we've unlocked. Stuff for Grandma's costume, and got some leprechaun craftables. But let's see what exactly Pugsley is going to do to convince the family to join him on his venture.
Pugsley, I hope you have a good reason for calling us all together like this. I do. I want to get 3 wishes from a leprechaun hiding in the mansion.
Do you have any evidence there are leprechauns around? I haven't seen one.
We Addams follow our dreams, no matter what the evidence says. Let's go.
The hunt begins. Obtain leprechaun stick and get some green vests or jackets. Yeah, like worn coats. That's what they call them. Alright, fine. Just call them leprechaun clothes. Or leprechaun vest. I don't know. Why not that? Whatever. Blurry vision watching this again. It's not like how I did it way long ago back in 2018, which I would actually render, put it into a thing, and then talk over it. Nah. This one's a bit interesting because I'm doing it while it's rendering program. I think I've talked about this before, but man, it's almost like I knew stuff like that was going to happen. Like, there's little cues for me for when that stuff was going to be a place. And the next one is basically sell a bunch of stuff to people. And you know what? I missed the time when all the characters was asking me for event items, and not anymore. Now it's basically any item, which makes it more confusing, because every time I'm done with the event, I just have to basically delete all of my stuff, right? Makes it a little bit more harder for me to get leveling up. You know, not like it matters, because for most of the update I actually complete. There's only one that I did not, and when I get to that, then that's going to be interesting to talk about. But anyways, I should be done with that. So now it's going to be opening up some boxes, which I think I don't have enough for, so I should be fine with that. So now, let's just open up the boxes we got. Yeah, there, I figured as much. Alright, so now we got the cookie box. Let's go ahead and do this. Over here. Yep, we got Grandma doing her spells, the costume for that. Oh, we finally got level 16, which gives us another new item, a new building of sorts, which is the leprechaun house. I think it's called the leprechaun house. Look, you can tell it's a leprechaun house because it's so small. It's not a dollhouse. No, leprechauns live here. And I can't. You need this item in order for Pugsley to do his animation. And my God, I can't wait to show you the animation for him when he does his thing, because oh boy, he certainly goes to the extreme when it comes to opening up doors. Little hint, but it's gonna be fun when we finally get to have him do his animation task, which is probably gonna be for the next video. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll have to wait and see. We're kind of getting close to yeah, so we got some more Pugsley costume, which doesn't matter because he's in the prize track, so that's really what we're looking for. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. It's gonna be a while for that to happen. Right, so now we got Fester. Let's see what we're gonna do here. Yeah, we'll have you do this. This is just a close-up of his animation to do this. You need his costume, which is like this Baron one, in order to do that. Interesting. I think it was a costume that got added once the thing became public, because it wasn't available during the beta. Alright, let's see what other you know what, let's have you do this. Yeah, we'll have you just do this animation to show off the type of character you are, Parker. It's weird because Parker's the only character. Apology, I have to snap my fingers so that you don't think I just paused out of nowhere. I was yawning because, you know, sleepiness. Ooh, you don't want to hear me yawn. Oh man, we're going back in the past. And back in the past stuff. Oh yeah, I guess we're gonna be done with this quest, and then I'll talk more about Parker.
I get along great with Parker, Mother. She's like the normal sibling I never had.
That's wonderful, dear. Don't look down on her just because she's not abnormal.
It's nice that they're two are just close as friends, but yeah, Parker is the only new character that isn't associated with the actual Addams. Like, it's just basically the new character added, so that's weird. Anyways.
Parker, there's no better way to improve your mood than a little dress-up. Black lipstick, black hair dye, and black boots will brighten you right up.
I'm sorry to interrupt, girls, but Parker, your mom's on the phone.
Oh no, not her mom. Bracken up your mood. Let Parker do a few things. And yeah, her mom is terrifying, man.
Wednesday, the dark subject matters of your books makes me feel kind of cool. Let me know when you're ready for literacy topics like torture and beheadings. Baby steps, Wednesday. I'm not sure I'm prepared for that yet.
Coming too hard, Wednesday. I do like the fact, though, that both Parker and Wednesday are friends. Again, I think the one thing I'll take about with the movie is that I actually like Parker as a character, because she's the normal one out of the group, and you always need, whenever it comes to any movie or characters or stuff, you need that normal person to be like the audience. And Parker, I could see that being the audience, to be like, oh yeah, so this is how we would react when we get to something like this, right? But that's just us. And I think I was trying to wait for Parker to come by, and I just realized, oh wait, I have to look at Parker for her to come, because this doesn't play with logic. It plays with like game logic, where you have to look at the character for them to come in. Yeah, see? That's so stupid. It's like as soon as the character disappears from the map, they don't exist no more. That is so dumb. Alright, fine. Alright, get your butt moving. Get to the bathroom. Look at yourself in the mirror next to the toilet. Like to the toilet. There you go. Oh, no. Not the... She's just doing stuff like that. Alright, that's nice. I had to pay attention and look, because she was doing it in the sink, not the... Why did I put the mirror there, then? I guess I had to do it for a quest. I was not paying attention while I was rambling on there. People who watch this are gonna think I'm mad. I'm not mad, I'm kooky. I'm kooky and spooky. Just like with the Addams. I match, you know. This is the only spooky game that they got going on right now, okay? This is the only thing we got. So, either that or nothing, okay? I'm trying my best here. Man, they're really marketing with the Addams. That's one thing I will say. And, man, the games back in the day, oh boy. They were something else, I'll tell you that. Man, we got like Fester's Quest, we got the stuff based on the cartoon show and the movies. In fact, anything, this is what I will say. The one thing I actually appreciate was the actual new show-ish, if you call it that, like the last cartoon that they had with the Addams back in the 90s. That I actually do appreciate the characters, like especially like Wednesday back then, because she actually had a bit of personality. Like she had that, like she was the older sister dilemma, yeah, like what they kind of changed back in the movies in the 90s. But she wasn't like basically bland and boring. She actually is more of that kind of, like she's well respected, let's put it that way. Right? I like her as a character if she was like that. And yeah, we're going to do the other animation, which is basically her calling her mom and telling her off. Which I can't wait to talk about that when we get closer to the animation for that stuff. Because, quite honestly, quite an interesting dilemma. Parker basically said, nah, Ma, I'm not going back. I'm going to live here with the Addams.
See, I found a leprechaun stick. I must be right.
It looks like any old walking stick to me. But let me test it on your head.
In fact, they're adopting me. I'm now part of the Addams. I'm not part of your family no more.
So what's your plan, Pugsley? How are we going to find this leprechaun?
Plan? Well, I guess we should look around.
Who needs a plan when you can rely on blind luck? It always works for me.
I do have a slogan, though. When you see green, grab its spleen.
Alright, Pugsley's plan. Get some green hats and get some skulls. Skull's gonna be easy because Morticia got set for us. But, oh man, that's gonna hurt. Grab the spleen? Oh man. Why? That's gonna be painful, man. It's gonna be painful, Pugs. You know what? I think it's actually going to be this update where you actually get Pugsley's skin. So, yeah. I think we might actually get to see Pugsley breaking an entry as far as things go. But, yeah, that's also interesting, too. The way the Gomez is like, nah, I didn't do luck, and look at me. Look how lucky I am. It's just like, yeah. What a weird way of looking at it. But yeah, we finally got our second costume unlocked, which is for Pugsley. And yeah, let's go ahead in his animation, which is this one. I wonder what this is going to be. Let's see this. Oh yeah, he needs this, and oh boy. Oh no, what is this? He's driving a rocket launcher, and then boom. Like, look at this. Look at this! You think that's enough?
My mom said I shouldn't trust you. And that I should come home right now, Wednesday. So what are you going to do? I'm gonna stay and get dressed up all goth, just like you.
Yay, we got that. And she's gonna dress up all goth and whatnot. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's the last time we're gonna hear from Parker. I don't think we have another quest with her. We don't have another quest for her when it comes to the next part. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed Parker's stuff. Now we're going to move on to the armory. So yeah, that's going to be fun. We just need the money for it. But yeah, Parker's now part of the family. She told her mom off, and Margaret, is it Margaret? It's something, Margot, that's what it was Margot. Man, show Margot off. And she was creepy. What a okay, look, I'll say this. The villain for that movie, although it's like the movie wasn't as great as, say, the past was, I'll give it this. at least they made the villain kind of make sense to be like, oh, who would be the villain of something like the Addams? Well, I know. This realtor person. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, we got another item, which is the banners or something, whatever you call them, just hanging up. I decided to put them outside. Yep, got some money, got some points. We got that going on for us, so that's going to be fun. So now, let's go ahead, and I believe we have enough to unlock this. So this will be for next part, we're going to do this, and we're going to end it off on an animation with Parker, which is her going to be dyeing her clothes black as her soul. Ooh, black is the blackest of nights. It's like, how black can it be? None more black. Oh man. Okay, yeah, so that's it for that there. So hopefully you enjoyed this part 1, because in the next part is going to be the wrapping up the finale of the St. Patrick's Day update. We're going to learn about with the armory and all the other stuff, and we're going to get into finishing up the St. Patrick's Day, getting all the items, and my final thoughts on the whole deal. So I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, let me know down below what you think. So until then, I've been Grim, and remember, wear green, or else I'll grab your spleen. Thank you.